Welcome back to the Expo Center as Pikeville and Paintsville getting ready to do battle, and they will play the winner of this will play in the championship game tomorrow night. They will be playing Johnson Central, as Johnson Central come away with a 9-point win over Shelby Valley in the first game. And we'd like to thank everyone for listening to us on WXKZ 105.3 and also WXLR 104.9. And also these games are brought to you by Mann Toyota, Community Trust Bank, Microtech Internet and Security, Total Pharmacy Care, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Appalachian Wireless, Charlotte's Tax Service, Citizens Drug, Intermountain Cable, Craig Dameron Furniture, Howard Family Pharmacy, and Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky. And Justin Pikeville comes into tonight's game 21-8 on the season. They are shooting at 46% from the field, 36 from three-point line, and 71. That's a great percentage for a team from the free throw line. They're averaging 64 points a game, and they have one scorer in double figure. That's Connor Roberts with 19, but it's very balanced after that, as Kyle Watkins 9.9, just a shade under 10 a game. You got Riley Salmons with 9.7, 8.6 for Kristen Billiter, and 5.5 for Connor Byers, and also Byron Hammond's getting a start here lately in the middle. He's averaging 5 points a game.
Yeah, they can get you from multiple ways. I mean, just like the first round game, Riley goes nuts from the three-point line, 8 for 10 from the three-point line. So, you know, Pikeville very well balanced. Anybody can get you. Paintsville, on the other hand, comes in at 18-6, and they're shooting 44% from the field, 31 from the three-point line, and 64 from the free throw line. And they are led in scoring by Kobe Fugit at 16.9, Seth Williams at 13, Nick Keaton at 12, Brady Dingus at 9, Braxton Tharp at 8, and Jackson Watts at 5. And they bring in James Allen off the bench, too, with 3 points. And, you know, just like what we've been talking about both of these games, well balanced on Paintsville, too. I mean, they can come at you multiple ways. And I expect a really tight game, hotly contested. I mean, just the intensity level is going to be high. We got a great crowd, and, I mean, this is going to be a dandy.
And, again, you've got the situation that we talked about earlier in the first game. Pikeville has beat Paintsville 2 times here in the regular season, the same as Shelby Valley had done to Johnson Central, and Johnson Central turned the tables there.
Yeah.
So, seemed like that's been a theme here in this tournament, boys and girls. If you meet somebody and you've beat them 2 times, you'll have problems with them when you meet them the 3rd time in the tournament.
Yeah, you've said it a couple times. I mean, it's tough to beat somebody 3 times in a season. And, you know, this is Paintsville's got a lot on their plate. You know, I'm sure they want to get back at Paintsville, and no better time than the regional semifinal game to get your revenge. So,
and on the other hand, if Pikeville comes away the victor tonight, they would be meeting Johnson Central, and I don't know if they played them twice. I know they played them once early in the season. They beat them. And on the other hand, if Paintsville comes away with a win, them and Johnson Central's played 3 times. Paintsville won the first one on Johnson Central's home floor. And then the second regular season game and the district championship was played on Paintsville's home floor, and Johnson Central beat them both times there. So a lot of connections on both of these teams going back over to Johnson Central.
Yeah, like we said earlier, that probably the 4 best teams, the 4 teams that everybody thought would be here. And, you know, the good part about it, they all played each other, so they're familiar with each other.
Gentlemen, welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center for semifinal action of the boys' 15th Region Basketball Tournament. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. Representing the guests on the scoreboard, the champions of the 59th District with a record of 22-8, the Pikeville Panthers. Starting at guard, number 1, Kyle Watkins. At forward, number 2, Byron Hammonds. At guard, number 10, Christian Billiter. At guard, number 11, Connor Roberts. At forward, number 15, Riley Sammons. The Panthers, Pikeville is led by head coach Elisha Justice. Representing the home team on the scoreboard, the runners-up of the 57th District with a record of 19-7, the Paintsville Tigers. Starting at center, number 1, Nick Keaton. At guard, number 3, Seth Williams. At guard, number 4, Braxton Tharp. At guard, number 12, Colby Fugit. And at guard, number 55, Brady Dingus. The Tigers. Paintsville is led by head coach Landon Sloan.
And that's our starting lineups for tonight's second semifinal game between Paintsville and Pikeville. And the winner of this one will be right back here tomorrow night at 7:30, and they will meet Johnson Central. And Justin, we was talking off the air, if Pikeville comes away the victor tonight, it'll be 3 years straight Pikeville and Johnson Central has met in the championship game, and Pikeville has won the last 2.
Yeah. Another revenge factor if you can pull it off.
Exactly.
And, this is the matchup from last year's semifinal game, too. That Pikeville beat Paintsville.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And Hammond and number 1, Keaton, will be jumping it up. Tosses in the air, and Keaton gets the tilt back. That's Dingus with it, and he'll come to Williams. And Pikeville in a 1-2-2 half-court trap, looks like to start the game, as they'll go cross over to Dingus, and here out of the corner is a 3 put up, no good by Fugit. Rebound comes off to Pikeville. Kyle Watkins with it into the front court. He'll move down the left side, give it over to Billington. And Connor Roberts wide open, top of the circle. You don't want to leave him open, no. And I think it surprised him, and he missed that one badly.
Yeah, that's a good look for him.
And here's Williams giving it over to Fugit on the drive. Above Hammonds, comes off, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Billiter loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Paintsville.
Yeah, the zone by Pikeville here, you've got Riley Sammons out on the point of that, and that's a good move.
And a beautiful inbounds pass as Williams breaks free down the left side, puts it up and in. Paintsville breaks on top 2-0.
Yeah, good cut by Williams.
Watkins with it now. He's standing at the jump circle. Now he puts the ball on the floor, gets his offense set up, comes to the left side. And now he'll work back, try to get a screen from Hammonds down the right side to get it over to Connor Roberts. Inside they'll go to Billiter. And they're going to let Billiter work on Dingus. Here's Riley Sammons. He misses it. Rebound put back up by Roberts, no good. Paintsville comes out with it.
Good challenge by Fugit on the three-pointer.
There's Tharp down in the corner to Fugit. Keaton had it. Back out it comes. Here's Keaton at the free throw line. Working around. Into the corner it goes to Williams. All the way across court it comes to Fugit. He puts it on the floor. He's cut off by Watkins. Here's a 3 up and good. Braxton Tharp with the 3, and Paintsville jumps out 5-0.
Yeah, good pass by Fugit. Good look.
Connor Roberts with it for Pikeville in the front court. And he takes it, tries to get it inside to Hammonds, and the pass is picked off by Keaton. Quickly up to Fugit. He tries to drive the baseline. Watkins cuts him off. Hammonds, it's going to be a walk called as Hammonds stepped out and forced the turnover.
Yeah, he a little too much right there on Fugit. Good defense by Hammonds.
Watkins has it now into the front court for Pikeville, just getting started. 5-0 Paintsville. Down the right side, it'll go to Roberts. Billiter comes over, sets a screen, kicks it back to Billiter to the bucket, up and good. Beautiful give and go there that time by Billiter and Roberts.
Yeah, that was a great pick, and he went straight, and Roberts fed him perfect.
And here into the front court, here's Fugit with it. Watkins guarding him, back over to the Tharp. They'll go to Keaton at the foul line. And he'll go in the corner, Dingus, back to Williams, 3 in the air, count it. Seth Williams knocks it down from the left side, and it's 8-2 Paintsville.
Yeah, cooking early here. That's that looking good.
Watkins with it now in the front court for Pikeville. Again, works down the right side over to Roberts. Same play as Billiter steps out. Roberts' free throw line jumper might have been partially blocked that time by Tharp. And here on the run, Fugit breaks a double team. Tharp puts it up and in. It's 10-2. And Coach Elijah Justice said, I need to talk to my troops. And he calls a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Paintsville's come out a lot more aggressive, it seems like, than Pikeville has. Pikeville kind of lackadaisical a little bit here, and Paintsville's really capitalized on it 10-2.
Well, they've come out especially on the offensive end. They're really being aggressive with it.
Yes. Yeah, they, and shots cure everything, when you're making shots, it seems to solve a lot of problems when it goes through the hoop.
Well, making a shot on the offensive end will help you on the defensive end.
Yeah, it'll get players motivated, and, no fouls by anybody yet. And, Pikeville's had some good looks down here. Roberts had the good look from the top of the key, and, Salmon's had a good look for the three. So
yeah, both of them 3 points, you're right, and both of them missed badly.
Yeah, just the difference in shots going in and shots not.
So Watkins has it into the front court. He comes. Full house here tonight, folks. I mean, it's upper deck pretty well crowded as there's Watkins. His shot's blocked. Hammonds gets the rebound, puts it up, and misses it. Dingus off with it, and Paintsville running again. And Salmons, with the long arm of the law, reaches out and snags that one. And here, try to go an alley-oop to Billiter, and it's intercepted by Keaton. And going for the big play right now, you just need a bucket. And here down the lane, as Hammond is going to foul Keaton.
Some back and forth action there. Yeah, Dingus had Fugit and just a second late there.
So Keaton will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good, and Paintsville up by 9 early, 11-2, 4:23 left here in the first quarter. And make it a double-digit lead, 12-2. Pikeville will have it as Roberts gives it over to Watkins. Watkins with it into the front court. Billiter with it, top of the circle. On the bounce, looking. Gets it over to Salmons. 3 in the air. Count it. As Salmons got a good screen that time. Was able to set his feet and just knocks it down.
Yeah, that looked good from the time it left his hand.
Dingus with it into the front court. Now he'll bring it back out to the top of the circle. Goes down the right side to Williams. Watkins guarding him. They'll go into Tharp. And nearly walked with it. Gets it back out to Williams. 3 in the air. No good. Rebound to Hammond. Gets it off to Connor Roberts. Roberts into the front court. Crossover dribble into the lane. Gets it over Billiter. He fires up a 3, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Williams with it. Into the front court comes Paintsville. All the way to the bucket. Off the glass. No good. And rebound comes off the Salmons. Pikeville now pushing it up the court. Here's Watkins into the front court. Down the lane. Floater up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Billiter. Billiter drives to the rack. Puts it up and in.
Yeah, that was an easy drive by Billiter. Nobody picks him up, but a great move by him. Good finish.
And Pikeville now on a 5-0 run. 7 with Pikeville, 12 for Paintsville. Paintsville working in the front court. Left side over to Fugit. They got Billiter on him. Tries to drive the baseline, cut off. Now Williams into the corner, nearly taken away. Here's Dingus with it, and he'll move back out to jump circle, and they'll set their offense. 2:40 left here, first quarter. Williams with it on the right side, and Watkins guarding him. Williams spin move in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound claimed by Salmons. Salmons up to Billiter. Billiter on the move, over in the corner it goes. That's Roberts back to Billiter to Salmons. Long three-pointer up off the front of the rim, no good.
Yeah, about a step too far out on that one.
Yeah. Keaton comes up the rebound off the Dingus, and he'll walk it into the front court this time.
A good back and forth action both ways.
Up and down, you're right. Here's Keaton at the free throw line. He done some good work there in the first game. He goes down the lane, throws up a left-handed shot, looking for the foul, nothing doing. Pikeville, Salmons on the other end, puts it up and in on the run out. And Pikeville on a 7-0 run And they've got the lead cut to 3, 12-9.
Good finish by Salmons, good strong finish.
Here's Dingus with it, driving down the left side. Steps back, free throw line extended, no good. Draws the foul, and that will be Connor Roberts.
Yeah, don't want to foul a jump shooter there. That is going to be a tough shot, a little step back shot.
Right.
Kind of live with the consequences. Dingus didn't shoot a lot in the first game against Floyd Central, and that's his first shot of the night tonight. So
1:42 left here in the first quarter. Paintsville by 3. It's 12-9. And Dingus will increase that lead to 4. It's 13-9. And into the ball game comes Connor Byers for Pikeville as Hammond will get a rest. Hammond's been doing some good work down in the paint as far as rebounding.
Yes.
Dingus' second free throw also good. It's 14-9, 5-point lead Paintsville. Watkins with it into the front court. He works down the left side, now across the top of the circle. They leave him alone. He fires up a 3, and it's no good. And Dingus on the rebound for Paintsville into the front court. And now he'll hold it up. 1:20 left, first quarter. Dingus works down the right side to Williams. Back over to Dingus on the left side. Down in the corner, that's Keaton on the left side. He looks, brings it back out to Dingus. Now they work it over to Tharp. Williams fires up a 3, right side, comes up short. And Watkins with the rebound into the front court. Gives it over to Riley. And now Billiter will have it. He backs it out as Dingus won't come out to guard him. They have Roberts now. They've got Tharp on Roberts. Little shake and bake, nothing doing. Here's Watkins. And he'll go back to Roberts. Fakes the 3. Down in the corner it goes to Salmon. Salmon puts it on the floor, takes it to bucket, gives it to Billiter. Billiter, wow.
Yeah.
Went across the lane and looked like he was out of control, but was able to scoop it off the glass. Here's a shot on the other end and one.
2 good shots.
And that's Tharp on the other end off the glass. And see who they call the foul on. 15, that was Salmon, right?
Yeah.
His first, team's third, 16-11. Paintsville with the lead, and Tharp can increase that by 1 as Tharp comes out, and he's already got 7 so far.
Yeah, he's played good first quarter here.
And he makes the free throw. That's 8 for Tharp, and a 6-point lead, 17-11. We've got 20 seconds left. See if Pikeville works for the last shot. Watkins at the jump circle, just dribbling. We're down to 12 seconds now. Now we're at 10. Watkins works down the right side, puts it on the floor, takes it to the bucket, misses it. And Connor Byers, had the rebound and no good at the buzzer. So at the end of 1, 17-11. Paintsville over Pikeville. This is WPRG TV Sports.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. Getting ready to start the second quarter. The Paintsville Tigers lead Pikeville Panthers 17-11. Good up and down action both ways there in the first quarter. Pretty clean too. Pikeville's got 3 fouls, Paintsville none. So,
and Pikeville will have it start this second quarter as Watkins brings it into the front court. Gives it over to Roberts. Roberts comes top of the circle, now reverses. Still working, and they'll go inside. Here's Billiter with it, kicks it back out. And Watkins long 3, no good. Williams comes off the rebound, and he quickly into front court. and he's going to be fouled from behind by Connor Byers.
Yeah, good move by Williams.
Well, he just gets it and sprints to the other end of the floor anytime he comes off with a rebound.
Yes.
So if you shoot it and miss it, they get the rebound, you better get back.
Yeah, you better have somebody waiting.
And here it comes into Tharp. Comes over number 10. That's James Allen into the lineup for Paintsville. Gives it over to Williams. Here's Tharp in the paint. Keaton out behind the three-point line. That's not where he works. Tharp, now Keaton puts it on. Floyd goes in the lane. He's double teaming, looking for help. Gives it to Williams. Williams down the left side, back to Keaton. And they've got him covered up. They have to bring it out to Allen, and he'll reset. Down the left side he goes. Back over to Tharp. Long three. No good, and Byers up high with the rebound. Into the front court he comes, stops, pops a three, in and out.
Ooh, close.
Rebound comes off, that's Fugit with it. And James Allen will have it now. He'll hold it up. They'll work their offense. 17-11 here in the second quarter. Paintsville with the lead. They'll have the basketball. And Williams tries to come across, and Watkins falls down, and Williams trips over him. They end up with a held ball, and it's going to stay with Paintsville.
Yeah, that was a tough tumble there.
Yes. Watkins just fell down trying to get across the screen, and then Williams falls over him. So Paintsville will have it on the baseline as they're cleaning the floor up where the two players fell. 41% shooting in the first quarter for Paintsville, 31 for Pikeville. Pikeville had 4 more shots than Paintsville did.
Yeah, that's and turnovers 2-2.
And here's Keaton right at the bucket, up and in. And he done a nice job, Justin, of gathering himself so he could go up strong.
Yeah, that was a good, strong move and a good finish, too.
Paintsville back by 8. Their largest lead has been at 10. Pikeville has it led. Watkins with it into front court, works it over the left side as that's number 3, Lathan Hall into the lineup for Pikeville. Billiter with it now, goes down to Byers, try to get it back to Billiter, and
off Williams.
Fired a fastball from about 3 feet in, but luckily it hit Paintsville.
Yeah, because it was a good soft pass there as a layup.
Exactly. Watkins looking to bring it in. He gets it into Roberts. Roberts being guarded by James Allen.
Yeah, Allen doing a good job defensively on Roberts.
And Roberts looking, try to get a screen, can't do it. Here's Billiter down the lane, Byers. Back to Lathan Hall, in the corner, Watkins. Watkins drives the lane, and he's bumped, shot up, no good. He'll go to the line.
Good move by Watkins.
And that foul was on who? I didn't get that number
on
4.
Tharp.
Yes. And that's their first foul. And Watkins misses the free throw. Pikeville with 4 teams fouls as Riley Sammons comes back in for Connor Byers. Watkins will have 1 more from the foul line. We've got 5:46 left first half, 19-11 Paintsville right now. And Pikeville, Watkins misses them both. That was halfway down to come out.
Yeah, that's you got to come up. You know, we've said it a million times. Those free throws are going to be huge.
Into the front court, Paintsville working. Here's Fugit, long 3, nothing but net.
Wow, deep.
Billiter was on him, and he was right at the baseline in front of the bench. Billiter didn't think he was going to take the shot, and he just drills it.
Yeah, that's and I don't even think it hit the rim.
And that's their largest lead at 11, 22-11 now. And here's Lathan Hall, took some contact, stops, and knocks it down at the free throw line. Williams quickly into front court, spin move, stops, shot up, no good. Rebound comes off the Roberts.
Quick shot.
And here breaking open, Lathan Hall puts it up, no good. Billiter tried to jam it back through, missed it, and Keaton picks up the rebound. Hall picks up the foul. Missed 2 at the rim that time.
Yeah, they Hall, I think that the challenge by Fugit just kind of made him change it a little bit, and Builder almost come away with the dunk there.
We've got a 30-second timeout. Paintsville will call it. It's 22-13. They have the lead, and they'll also have the basketball out of the timeout. We've got 4:56 left here in the first half, and Justin, what's Paintsville doing to be able to get this lead on Pikeville right now?
And sometimes it's as simple as just the ball going through the hoop, because Pikeville down here has just come up empty on 2 free throws and some easy shots. And if you're Paintsville, you've hit a couple 3-pointers here. Fugit just hit the 3 over there in the corner, and Tharp's hit a couple, and Williams, and hopefully, I think Pikeville will settle down and the ball will start going through the hoop a little bit, and I think we'll get the game we were anticipating. But if they don't and Paintsville doesn't cool off, you're 11 points, now you're down to 9, but, they've got that lead right now.
And Dingus will have it for the Tigers into the front court. Works down the left side to Thorpe. Lathan Hall and him. Thorpe puts it on floor, raises up from the foul line and knocks it down. He's having a big first half. That's 10 points for him.
Yeah, and he averages 8, so he's 2 above his average already, halfway through the second quarter.
In a quarter and a half.
Yeah, so.
Here's Lathan Hall. He puts it on the floor to Billerton. Back out to go to Sammons. Cross comes over to Lathan Hall. He works, kicks it back out to Billerton. In the paint, spin move, off the glass, up and good.
Good move.
And that was over Keaton.
Yeah, that's his 8th point.
Well, I think he was the leading scorer in the district win against Shelby Valley.
Yeah, he's obviously capable of scoring. He's looked good thus far.
24-15, 9-point lead Paintsville. 4 minutes exactly to go here in the first half. Here's Keaton, steps out the top of the circle and takes it, gets it over to Dingus now. It'll go to Fugit. Keaton behind the 3-point line in the left corner, gets it back out to Fugit, and Billerton's been on him all night.
Yeah, that's
got him shut down right now. He's only got 3 points. Now they'll try to go inside, and here's a pass tip and stolen. Lathan Hall with it, and he tried to give it over to Sammons, and beautiful defense that time as Fugit comes in on the weak side and steals it.
Yeah, I'd like to see Hall just go ahead and go up with that one and put the pressure on the defense.
Dingus with it. Fugit, 3, no good. Rims out. Rebound comes off to Connor Roberts. Into the front court. Here's Watkins going to the bucket. His shot is no good. And that was Fugit, and he comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, he challenged Fugit, and Fugit's got the height advantage, and
Watkins tried to use his body to shield him off, but wasn't able to get it up over him. So Dingus works it now, gives it over, and there is Thorpe as the pass is knocked out of bounds by Lathan Hall.
If you're Pikeville, you need to get Connor Roberts some looks here, kind of get him going a little bit for you.
Zach Lockhart into the game for Pikeville, number 5. Thorpe brings it into the backcourt into Dingus. Williams is getting a prolonged rest right now for Paintsville.
Yeah, and that's a luxury you've got when you've got that 9-point lead.
They got number 14, Jason Watts, into the ball game right now for Paintsville.
Yeah, he played a good game in the quarterfinal.
Keaton with it. Moves against Sammons. A left-hand shot off the glass, good, as he worked him around to the right side and then done the drop step to the left shoulder and was able to get it off the glass. And Paintsville back to their 11-point lead. That matches their largest. Here's Roberts, and he gets it over to Billerton to the bucket. Off the glass, up and good, as he beat Keaton on the bounce that time from the free throw line. Quickly on the other end, Watts. Thorpe with it now.
Yeah,
in the corner at Watts. Drives the baseline, and he puts it up and in. No weak side help, and Watts just goes straight to the bucket, puts it in.
Yeah, somebody needs to be there to take a charge, challenge the shot or something. That's too easy.
And here's Roberts down the lane. Left-handed scoop shot up and in for Connor Roberts. 28-19.
Yeah, that's his first bucket.
On the other end, Thorpe, quick shot, no good, but we're going to get Sammons for the push, I think, on the rebound.
Yeah, that's his second, too. That's a big foul.
And that was pretty easy as...
Yeah, right in front of the referee.
And Watts goes crashing to the floor.
Yeah. Williams back in the game. Like I said, he got a good rest there.
And Keaton will go out now. Thorpe looking to get it in, and he'll get it into the backcourt to Dingus. Over in the corner, here's Thorpe, 3, count it.
Wow, he is on tonight.
He is having a game so far. He's got 13 averaging 8. Billiter on the other end as he matches it with a 2-point bucket.
Yeah, it gives him 12.
31-21. Paintsville with the 10-point lead. Pikeville has never led here in the ball game. Here's Watts with it. He's double teamed now, gets it back out to Dingus. And Dingus works down the right side. There's Williams at the free throw line. A little baseline runner off the glass, up and good.
Good looking shot.
Seth Williams knocks it down. 33-21. Roberts just inside the top of the circle.
Wow.
And boy, that was a good bounce. He just died on the back of the rim and just dropped
through. Straight through. Yeah, that's some touch there.
33-23, back to 10. Williams with it. We're under a minute. We got 35 seconds, actually. And they could be working for the last. Here's Allen out of the corner, no good. Might not have been the shot that.
No, that's quick.
Coach Landon wanted, but. Yeah. And on the other end, in the corner, Salmons puts it on the floor, taking it to the bucket, puts it up and in.
Good move.
And they called for the walk, but.
Yeah, I thought it was a good move.
You cup that ball against your body as long as you take 2 steps. There's nothing there.
Yep, that's a good call, too.
That was Williams trying to work against Roberts, and he steps on the timeline, and it's an over and back turnover. Pikeville will have it. They trail by 8, and they've got 5.1 seconds left.
It's big
have
shot
a chance
right
to make
here.
A shot. Yes,
big possession.
If they can knock it down right here, that'll be a big help. Get them a lot of momentum going in.
And they get the ball coming out, barring a jump ball. They'll have the ball to start the third quarter, too.
Exactly. Zach Lockhart will bring it in. And he looks to bring it, gets it back to Watkins in the backcourt. Watkins puts it on the floor, takes it to the bucket up, and gets it in. And Pikeville closes the half on a 5-0 run. And it is 33-27. At the half, Paintsville. We'll send it back to the station and be back shortly with first half stats and some halftime comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
What happens when you combine the region's best network with a plan that requires no money down on the phone you choose, but also allows you to upgrade to the latest and greatest phone quicker? You get the Appalachian Advantage. Get any device for $0 down and upgrade your smartphone once half your device payments are made. With a qualifying trade-in, choose a device payment plan, 6, 12, 18, 24, or 36 months. We'll leave that decision to you. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Phone payment plan required. See store for details. Advantage requires no money down. Taxes due at time of sale.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
It's taking over. There's no escape. You better get moving. Ready or not, it's about to go down. Here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. Moving. Ready or not, get
Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. We're at the half of the night's second semifinal game in the boys' 15th region, and it's Paintsville and Pikeville, and Paintsville holds a 6-point lead, 33-27 at the half. Their largest lead's been at 12. Pikeville closed out on a 6-0 run, Justin, but Pikeville has not led in the ballgame.
Yeah, it's they've been playing from behind, but they've picked up the momentum there. Looking at the stat sheet here, it says Paintsville by 12 with 1:30, so they end the last minute 30 of the second quarter on a 6-0 run, and they get the ball to start the third quarter. So, Paintsville had their chance there up 12 to really kind of put the pressure on them and kind of missed that opportunity. Credit Pikeville for stepping in there. For Paintsville, they had 6 points for Nick Keaton, 7 points for Seth Williams, big half by Braxton Tharp with 13 points, 5 for 7 from the field. Kobe Fugit with 3 points, Brady Dingus with 2 points, and Jackson Watts with 2 points. And they had 17 total rebounds, out-rebounded Pikeville by 3, Pikeville 14 rebounds. Kyle Watkins with 2 points, Christian Builder with a big half with 12 points, Connor Roberts with only 4 points, Riley Salmons with 7, and Lathan Hall with 2. And, that 3 turnovers to 4 turnovers, pretty clean half, handling the ball wise, and just the difference in the, 6-point lead there. Paintsville made a couple more shots, and Pikeville came up a little empty on some possessions down here with some easy shots.
Well, Paintsville's out-rebound Pikeville 17-14.
Yeah.
But Pikeville has got 5 more shots up than Paintsville. Pikeville has worked the offensive boards good. They've got 4 offensive rebounds. They've got 29 shots up, only shooting 44%. But and only Pikeville only 2 of 4. Excuse me. They're only they're 0 of 2 from the foul line.
Yeah.
Paintsville 5 of 5, but Paintsville's been distributing the basketball a lot better.
Yes.
They got 8 assists on 12 field goals, and Pikeville only 3 assists on 13 field goals.
Yeah, that's what you want. I mean, that's sharing the ball, and, again, when you've got those, we've said it a couple times, when you've got those multiple threats that can score from you, Braxton Tharp averaging 8 points, and he's got 13, and, you share the ball, that makes a difference.
It does. Fast break points, Pikeville leads that 6-4. And both of those teams likes to get up and down the floor with it, but and it started out that way early in the first quarter.
Yeah,
then it kind of settled down into a half-court game from there.
Yeah.
Points off turnovers, Pikeville leads that 4-2. Points in the paint, 20-12. So Pikeville has got 20 of their 27 points in the paint. Second chance points, Paintsville leads that 5-2, and bench points even at 2.
Yeah, that Pikeville's 1 for 8 from the three-point line, and obviously they've got 20 of their 27 points, like you said, in the paint. And a lot of that was Billiter really going to the hole and finishing strong when he got there.
Let's see, Paintsville's attempted 11 three-point shots. They've made 4. Pikeville's attempted 8 and only made 1.
Yeah.
That was by Riley Salmons. other night in the quarterfinals, Riley was 8 of 10 from the three-point line himself. And I think Pikeville had 12. I made a comment to some of the parents as they're leaving the gym that night. I said, might ought to save some of those 3 points for the next game. And right now
they're running out of them.
They've been outscored 4-1 as far as made three-pointers behind the three-point line. So we're at the half, 33-27. Paintsville over Pikeville. Pikeville will have it when we get started in the second half. So we'll send it back to the station and be back shortly to get started. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
It's taking over. There's no escape. You better get moving. Ready or not. It's about to go down. Here it comes now. Get ready. Get ready. Moving. Ready or not. Get
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Here's Tim Wells, General Manager, Man Toyota. Tim, once again, we're in a new year. You got some new cars and some new incentives.
We sure do, Randy. Toyota's starting the year out strong. They have great rebates on all their vehicles and great rates on the Tundra, the Sienna, the Corolla, the Yaris, 0%. Even on the RAV4, 0% interest.
Man, what a deal.
You're gonna drive away saying, man, what a deal.
Man Toyota, US 23, Prestonsburg.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
What happens when you combine the region's best network with a plan that requires no money down on the phone you choose, but also allows you to upgrade to the latest and greatest phone quicker? You get the Appalachian Advantage. Get any device for $0 down and upgrade your smartphone once half your device payments are made. With a qualifying trade-in, choose a device payment plan, 6, 12, 18, 24, or 36 months. We'll leave that decision to you. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Phone payment plan required. See store for details. Advantage requires no money down. Taxes due at time of sale.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
You're on the move every day. You're mobile, and so is Community Trust Bank. Now, you've got one-touch access to your accounts. No need to remember or update passwords. Make a deposit with a click, not a pen. No deposit slip and no line. And get that morning cup of joe without the hassle, without the wait. Community Trust Bank is dedicated to making your banking experience secure, fast, and easy. Don't wait. Go mobile with Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We're about 2 minutes away from getting the second half started. Pikeville went on a little 6-0 run there to cut it to 6 at halftime, and Pikeville gets the ball back, so we got a little momentum headed their way.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what kind of adjustments that both coaches made. Of course, Coach Landon Sloan, not a whole lot of adjustments that I would think that he would make, because his game plan seemed to be working pretty good. Of course, it always makes it look good if you're making shots, and they shot from the field in the first half. They shot 50%, so that's working your and actually missed 2 or 3 shots that probably could have went down for them. They've been shooting a higher percentage.
Yes, and 100% from the free throw line. So, that making shots is the name of the game, and Paintsville is winning that battle right now. But that Connor Roberts yet to really get heated up here, only 4 points. So, I mean, if you're Coach Justice, you probably like your situation, only down 6, and, probably your best scorer, only 4 points, and he was only 2 for 6 from the field. So, if you're Coach Sloan, you got an unexpected bump from Tharp here. He's 5 for 7 from the field with 13 points. So, anybody could have a big half here, Fugit or Dingus. Anybody can step up for Paintsville and have a good half, and, you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I was just sitting here thinking that, as you mentioned about Tharp, in a tournament for a team to, sometimes you just have a off night, some of your top scorers, and the teams that ends up most of the time winning the championship will have somebody to step up, and Tharp's doing that for Paintsville. And then on the other hand, Christian Billiter had a big half. He had 12 points for Pikeville.
Yes.
And Connor Roberts come in averaging right at 20 points a game, had 4 points.
Yeah.
Of course, Billiter has had some high-scoring games, but he's not a feature player that they feature on the offensive end. But, hey, somebody's got to step out of the shadows, and we got to commend Billiter and Tharp for doing
Stepping
that here
up,
in the first half so far.
And, the last year I coached, I'm sure you can remember, but the Byers kid from Pikeville, the last year I coached, he came out here in the championship game and went
looked like all world.
I mean, he was like 12 or 13 for 14, only missed 1 shot, made all of his free throws, and, White Battle's the feature player, and he stepped up, and, I mean, that's what it takes to win a championship, is somebody has to step up for you and get those plays.
Connor Byers, that's on the team now.
That's his brother,
That's his brother, younger brother. But, I don't know if I can't remember his first name now.
Cade.
Cade. I don't know if he had double figures the whole the whole season, and I think he had seemed like to me Battle had like 31, and Byers had like 26 or 80 or 28 or 30 or something.
They beat us in the semifinals, and I think he only had like 4 points. And and then the next night he stepped up when his number was called. He was ready to play.
And we're back to action here in the second half as Pikeville will have it. Watkins into the front court with it. He works it over to Roberts on the right side. Roberts crossover dribble to the bucket. Reverse layup, puts it up and in. Might not have needed the reverse. But
had the wide open layup on this side, but went for the high difficulty one.
Yep. And you don't get points on that difficulty,
No.
but it
No.
did go through. So
Yes.
an 8-0 run for Pikeville, and they've got
Yeah.
the lead down to 4, 33-29. Keaton with it, gets it out on top to Fugit. Fugit drives the lane, gets it back out to Thorpe. Thorpe comes to top of the circle, now reverses down the left side, stops, goes up, no good. Knocks it out of bounds, and it'll go to Pikeville.
Good defense by Salmons.
And Thorpe is a left-handed player as well as Salmon, so he had that crossover and went down the left side, but looked like he might have been looking for contact more than just trying to
Yes.
put it in on the bucket.
Yeah.
There's Watkins with it in the front court on the left side for Pikeville. Gets the screen top of the circle on Billiter and try to go inside, but Williams kicks the ball, and it'll stay with Pikeville. 7:01 third quarter, just getting started, 33-29. Pikeville trailing before they have the basketball. And they'll get it into Roberts, and he tries to reverse again and missed it. This time Keaton with it into the front court. Dingus crossover down the lane, scoop shot, no good. And Keaton, I think, is going to be fouled on the rebound. And that's going to be, no, they're going to call the foul on the shot on Dingus.
That's 3 on Salmons, too. That's a big call.
Yes. So Dingus will go to the line, and he'll miss it. That's the first miss for Paintsville tonight. They was 5 of 5 from the line in the first half.
Yeah, credit Dingus picking up the foul on Salmons, too, because Salmons really doesn't, I mean, with the height advantage, doesn't need to.
And Dingus makes the second free throw.
And the run there.
34-29. Watkins with it in the front court. In the corner it goes to Salmons. He'll stay in the game with those 3 fouls. Back out to Watkins. They reset. He comes to the center of the floor now. Now he moves back over to the left side, gives it to Salmons. Salmons gets a screen from Hammonds. Free throw line jumper up. And no good. Beautiful touch. And great.
Yes.
Who was that? Thorpe.
Yes.
And Fugit might
Wow.
have got away with the walk,
Yeah.
but he puts it in anyway.
He did good balance to get that shot up there, but like I said, I think he got away with the steps there.
And here's Watkins.
Good
He hands it to Hammonds, and Hammonds puts it up, and it comes out. Salmons up and one.
Good follow by Salmons. That's twice Hammond's got a little bunny down there that's kind of rimmed out on him.
And Keaton will pick that foul up. It's his first. Riley Salmons with the putback, 36-31. He can cut it to 4 with the free throw, and he does. And Lathan Hall coming in for Salmons. He was in there battling, and
Yes.
Coach Elijah Justice thinking, well, if those 3 fouls, we might need to take him out for a little bit.
Yeah, give him try to steal a minute or 2 here, maybe get him back in right towards the end of the third.
36-32, just under 6 minutes in the third. Paintsville with the lead. They have the basketball. Crossover. Baseline jumper. Fugit comes up short. And Hammond battling for the rebound. It comes up to Robert. Quickly in the front court. Here's Lathan Hall, and he's going to be drilled as he goes to the bucket.
Yeah.
And did they call a technical?
Yeah, I think on Williams, I think he gave him the foot there. Might have stepped on him or something when he stepped by.
Well, Williams is known to have a little extracurricular activity sometimes.
Yeah, that'll be 2 quick fouls because he got the personal foul and the technical foul.
Okay, so let's see. We'll shoot the technical fouls first then, should. And then we'll go back and shoot the 2 free throws on the shot. So I guess they're going to let Hall shoot them all. He's there. And free throw up, no good. Good chance for them to get right back in. It could take their first lead.
Yeah.
Because they'll have 4 free throws.
And the ball.
Hall will have 1 more. And this one is good. And now they'll have Connor Roberts step in and shoot the technicals. Well, now they're moving everybody back. I was getting ready to say,
yeah, that would have been
they don't need nobody at the free throw line because Pikeville will have the ball after they shoot the technicals.
Yeah, that's a big call.
36-33. Roberts will be at the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first. That's Pikeville now from the free throw line is 1 of 6.
Yeah.
And Connor Roberts gets the second one. It makes them 2 of 7. Cuts it to a 2-point lead. They'll have the basketball at midcourt.
Yeah, 4 free throws, and you only get 2 of them. That's comes down to a 1 or 2 point game at the end. Those are 2 that you could have.
Might have wished you had.
Yes, absolutely.
Watkins with it in the front court. He'll get a screen at the top of the circle. Give it over to Roberts. He puts it on the floor, drives to the bucket, left-handed shot up. That must be his favorite shot tonight.
That is true. That's true. That's
that
the
little
third
reverse.
one he shot. Yeah.
Third one in this quarter, and we've got a tie game. Pikeville has never led, but they've come from 12 down and got it tied here now, 36 apiece. Here's Fugit with it, working against Billiter. Spin move in the lane. Gives it over to Keaton. Out of the corner, Allen, no good. Keaton with the rebound. He's double teamed, steps across, goes up, no good. He's fouled.
Hard move. Good hard move.
And maybe Hammond on the foul. Number 1, Watkins in there.
I didn't even see him in there.
He must have been down. He blocked out on the other side.
Yeah.
So Keaton will go at to the line, shoot 2. And he rolls it in off the front of the rim. 37-36. Paintsville eases back out by 1. Pikeville's got all the momentum right now as they close out at a 6-0 run, and that one comes off. Billiter with the rebound.
Got a chance to take their first lead.
He has it in the front court, kicks it back out to Watkins. Now they'll get their offense set. Watkins puts it on the floor, across the circle, left side to the bucket, stops, turns around, calls for the walk.
I'd like to see him just go ahead and finish that. He's got his momentum going, and just go ahead and finish that layup.
Right.
Because nobody had position to take the charge.
So Paintsville will have it. 4:40 left third quarter. It's 37-36. Tharp with it. Tries to go to the baseline. Hall cuts him off. Now he's looking for some help. Gets it back out to the James Allen. Dingus now. He'll step out, do the point guard duties. And here's Allen, drives, cut off. Fugit. Billiter's kept him pretty quiet tonight. Here's Keaton. And Fugit down the left side. And it's going to be a foul, but it's going to be on the drive, no shots.
And put the pressure on right there. It's a good drive.
And that's going to be on number 2, Byron Hammond. And that's his second. Connor Byers will come in and replace him. Fugit on the baseline, gets it in right at the rim as Keaton breaks free right in front of the goal, puts it up and in, and Paintsville eases back out by 3, 39-36.
Good answer by Paintsville.
Watkins with it down the left side to Lathan Hall. Roberts stepped out, couldn't get it. Now they'll go in the corner to him at the right corner. 3 in the air, no good. Billiter gets it and puts it back up and in. What time he's in the air.
Wow.
And Christian Billiter now with 14 points.
What an athletic play.
Pikeville closes it to 1. Here's Keaton in the lane, spin move, left shoulder, beautiful.
Yes.
And he'll answer, and they go back out by 3, 41-38.
Yeah, solid move there. Finish with the left hand.
And here's Watkins, cut off on the left side. Gives it to Roberts. Across to Hall. Hall puts it on the floor. Loses it, and I think Dingus is going to be called for the bump. That's going to be his first. 4 team fouls already here for Paintsville, 3 for Pikeville. We've got 3:14 left third quarter. Pikeville still has not led in the game. They tied it up here in the quarter, but couldn't get the lead. Here's Roberts with it. Working, comes back out behind the three-point arc now, goes into Billiter. Back over to Watkins, 3 in the air, looks good, is good, and we're tied again. We could see that, and we'd right down the gun barrel on that one, wasn't it?
That looked perfect.
And here's Dingus with a floater in the lane, put it up and in.
Good shot. Tough shot.
Watkins into the front court, he come for Pikeville. Now they hold it up. Watkins working, can't get free of Fugit, gives it to Billiter. And there's that little scoop shot down the lane again, and Billiter's lighting it up. He's got 16.
He is finishing strong at the goal.
And here's Dingus, and his shot was blocked, but put back up and in by Keaton.
Yeah, Keaton's playing a good. He's had a good quarter here.
And it's back and forth as Paintsville back out for two. There's Roberts, a little scoop shot, no good. Byers with the rebound, up and in. And Mike got pushed on it.
Yeah, that could have easily been an and one.
And we're tied again for 45 all.
It's going to be a good one, I got a feeling.
Tharp with it now. He's been quiet here in this second half.
He has.
Dingus comes out at the jump circle. Now he'll move up toward the top of the key. Gets it to Keaton at the free throw line. He's got Byers on him. He spins.
Wow.
Back to the right side, now to the left side, and misses it, and Hall comes off the rebound.
Beautiful move.
And here quickly up court, Byers lets him fly by, puts it up no good, but he's fouled.
Good move. Good
and
pass.
I think that was going to go against Fugit. No, number one, Keaton, that's going to be his second. 5 team fouls, so Connor Byers will be at the line shooting 2. And first is good, and with 1:36 to go in the third quarter, Pikeville takes their first lead of the game, 46-45.
Good time to have it. This, I think it's going to be back and forth. I think it's going to be a tight game from here on out, I think.
I think so. Paintsville had that 12-point lead at one time.
Yeah.
And Byers misses the second one. Keaton comes off the rebound. Gives it over to Dingus into the front court. On the move down the right side, kicks it over to Tharp. James Allen in the line has it. Fugit on the left side. Fugit.
Good move.
Top of circle 3, no good. Rebound Allen. He bobbled it, was able to control it, gets it back out to Tharp. He goes up for a 3, knocks it down.
Timely 3.
And Paintsville back by 2, 48-46. Here's Billiter, a little floater in the lane, no good. Rebound comes off to Fugit. They're on the run, but Billiter cuts him off temporarily. Now he's down the lane, no good. And a foul called. Fugit will be at the line.
Yeah, Builder down here, I think the degree of difficulty wasn't tough enough for him to finish.
I think so. That foul's going to go against Connor Byers. That's, let's see, that would be his third. No, excuse me, his second. Fugit will be at the line. First one bounces off. Paintsville's missing some free throws here in this second half. They were 5 of 5 in the first half.
Yeah, both teams really. You know, Pikeville's missed a couple here.
58 seconds, all that's left in the third as Fugit knocks the second one down. And we've got a timeout. It's going to be a full 49-46. Paintsville by 3. We'll send it to the station. Be right back. It's WPRG TV Sports.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Get this 8-piece living room suite for only $18.99. Includes 3-piece tables, 2 lamps, and a 3-piece living room suite. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now.
Buy this sectional with the Ottoman only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
He charged.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. It's 58 seconds to go in the third quarter, 49-46, Paintsville over Pikeville. And Pikeville going to work down the floor here, see if they wait for one shot or if they try to run the offense and see if they can get a good look.
They were down by 6 at the half. They've cut that in half. Yeah. They have been up by 1 point. That was their only lead of the game so far. Watkins with it for Pikeville. Roberts. Back over to Billiter. Back to Roberts. Fires up a 3. Count it. We're tied.
That's a quick one, but you can live with that one.
That's what Connor Roberts can do if you give him time. Here's Fugit in the front court working against Billiter. Now we give it up to James Allen. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Back over as to Tharp with it. Zach Lockhart into the game. He's guarding Tharp. Watkins. Allen now, and he's being guarded by Roberts. Back over to Tharp. Down on the baseline it comes Keaton. 7 seconds, 6. And Tharp breaks down the lane, puts it up and in. And Roberts with it, and a half-court shot, and no good off the rim at the end of 3. It's 51-49 Paintsville. So we'll be right back. There's a WPRG TV Sports.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Welcome back to the Expo. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter where Paintsville leads Pikeville 51-49. And I think this one's going to come down to possibly who has the ball last or who can knock down some free throws. I mean, this has lived up to the hype.
It sure has. And Paintsville made that last bucket of the quarter, and they'll have it to start the fourth quarter.
Big play.
As we mentioned that before, 2 chances to score before the other team has the basketball.
Yep. And, last game it was tied up going into the fourth quarter, and Johnson Central went on that big run there to start the fourth quarter. So let's see who grabs the momentum quickly here.
Dingus with it in the front court. They go over in the corner. That's Fugit with it. He fires up a 3, knocks it down as Billiter had a hand right in his face.
Yes,
and
that was a big turnover.
Here's the steal. Tharp puts it in, and a 5-0 run for Paintsville, the first 25 seconds here in the fourth quarter, and now they're up by 7.
So that's a 7-0 run quickly.
Here's Roberts, puts it on the floor, kicks it in the corner. Riley Salmons, 3, cool as a cucumber, knocks it down.
They needed that. That's a big shot.
That's a big shot for a freshman, too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, huge shot.
56-52, that quiets the Paintsville crowd. Dingus with it now over to Williams. Working inside it goes. That's Keaton with it. He's working on Salmons. He's got the 3 fouls and gets in the corner, gets double teamed and throws it away. Lockhart comes up with the steal. Now they get over to Roberts. Watkins puts it on the floor, goes to bucket, kicks it back out. 3, Lockhart, count it. Zach Lockhart, a big 3.
Yes, huge.
And it's a 1-point game, 56-55.
What an answer by Pikeville, quickly.
And that's Lockhart's first points of the night.
Huge 3.
Dingus with it, top of the circle. Puts it on the floor. Watkins cuts him off, gets it over to Keaton in the corner. He drives the bucket, spin move to the baseline, shot up, no good. He's fouled, and I think that might be Watkins instead of Salmons. Yes. When he done the spin move, he went through the double team, and Watkins reached in on that. That's going to be Watkins' second. Both teams with 5 team fouls.
Yeah, Keaton with great footwork down there. That's a couple of good moves he's made.
He is got some nice moves down in the lane. Misses his free throw. 56-55, Paintsville by 1. 6:27 left in regulation, I'm going to say.
Yes, yeah, regulation being the key word there. We could get some free basketball today.
And he makes his second. It's a 2-point lead. Watkins breaks free and then throws it away, trying to get it to Salmons.
Yeah, kind of got stuck in no man's land.
Well, they was looking for that. Here out of the corner, Dingus, 3, knocks it down. The unknowns are lighting it up here.
Yes, big time. And, I mean, this fourth quarter is not going to disappoint, I don't think. Everybody's coming out ready to throw all the punches.
60-55, Paintsville by 5. Just under 6 minutes to play. Pikeville working with it. Here's Roberts. Down the lane, a little floater up good, and one. And I think that's going to be on Fugit.
Could be his third.
It's going to be his first.
Oh, first, wow.
Oh, they're calling that on Keaton. That's his third.
Wow.
And Roberts' free throw goes in, and it's back to 2, 60-58. Paintsville has it in the front court. That's Dingus with it. Works down the right side. And ball knocked out. Nope, going to call a foul.
Wow. That's a tough call.
And that's going to go against Connor Roberts. That's his second, 16 foul. Both teams with 6, so
bonus
it'll be free throws from here on out.
Yep, that's, I don't know if I saw that one or not.
No, I thought that was a good back tilt myself.
Yeah. Well, I think we got some.
Some little extra stick 'em on the basketball.
I was wondering why the lady, she didn't throw it back. She walked it back over, so.
We'd like to thank everyone for listening in to us tonight on WXKZ 105.3 and WXLR 104.9. And we would encourage you to be out here tomorrow night at 7:30 to watch the championship game. And if you can't be here, you can tune in and listen to the game, as we will be right back here tomorrow night for the championship game. The winner of this one will meet Johnson Central to see who will go to Rupp Arena.
Yeah, this is, this is for all the marbles right here. I mean, you got 5:33, a 2-point game. You got to leave it all on the floor if you're both sides. Take care of the ball, knock down shots, knock down free throws, and just see what happens.
Well, I don't know what was on the basketball, but they had to pull out the wet wipes. It might have been nacho cheese.
I really think that's what it was. I don't have the best eyes, but I think that might have been what it was. It's definitely more than water, that's for sure.
So we'll see how, let's see, there won't be no free throws because that was a common foul. Fugit steps out of bounds under his own bucket to bring it in. 60-58. We've got 5:30 left in the ball game. It comes in to Keaton, knocked loose, and Fugit was able to get it, and then he throws it away as Watkins comes up with it. Long pass up court. There's Lockhart. He goes up and misses it, and off Fugit out of bounds. He'll stay with Pikeville.
Yeah, easy bucket there. A little case of the nerves maybe, but Paintsville did a good job of getting back and challenging the shot.
Watkins will step out of bounds to bring it in for Pikeville. Billiter. He fires up a 3, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Fugit.
Yeah, tough shot if you're Pikeville there.
Yes.
That was a quick one.
Dingus into the front court. You want Billiter to put it on the floor and take it to the rack.
He has finished so well tonight.
And here's Dingus against Roberts. Shot no good. A battle for the rebound.
Wow.
And out of bounds off of Pikeville, and I'm telling you,
that battle might have been an understatement there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was actually battling inside. I mean, I've seen arms locked.
Yeah, that was, I don't know how nobody came up with a foul on that one.
Well, they probably didn't know who to call down.
That's true.
Fugit with it now for Paintsville. They have the 2-point lead. 4:45 left here in the ball game. Dingus bouncing the ball out close to jump circle. Now here Williams comes out, gets it. Not heard from him for a while.
No.
And he comes over and carries it. Yes.
Yeah.
Got it caught on his heel.
Yeah. Trying to come in, maybe get going a little too quick there.
And turnover Paintsville. That's only their 5th turnover, and Pikeville's only turned it over 4 times, so a very clean game.
Yeah, very clean game.
Here's Riley Salmons with it. And he'll get it out to Roberts. Roberts, in the corner it comes to Billiter. He takes it to the rack.
That's what you want.
Figaro at the rim, puts it up and in. Keaton, nothing he can do about it.
No, that's what you want. You want him faking that three-pointer, putting it on the deck, and they don't have an answer for him at the goal.
And we're tied, and Williams is fouled.
Wow.
And that's going to go against Watkins, and Williams will go to the line for the 1-and-1, though, as that will be 7 fouls on Pikeville.
They're wanting the NBA continuation on that.
Right. That's two tough-nosed players guarding each other right there, Williams and Watkins.
Absolutely.
Williams 1-1. We're tied at 60. First one up and bounces in. He'll have one more. Clock rests with 4:05. Nobody leaving their seats on this one.
No.
Williams second one, no good. Billiter high for the rebound. Gets it over to Watkins into the front court. He'll go back center of the floor at the top of the circle. Goes down the left side. That's Lockhart into the game. Lockhart looking for help. Gives it to Billiter. He puts it on the floor. Gets it over to Watkins. Three looks good. Comes up short. Watkins battling for his rebound, but Keaton comes up with it. Gives it over to Williams.
That looked good from here.
It did. Dingus now into the front court for Paintsville. They have a 1-point lead, 3:30 left here in the ballgame. Dingus holding up 2 fingers. And Keaton comes out, top of the circle, takes it. Gets it down the left side to Tharp, back to Keaton, and now it'll work it around over to Dingus. Dingus back out on top to Fugit. Billiter's guarding him. Dingus comes out and takes it. Paintsville in no hurry. They have the 1-point lead. We're down to 3 minutes left here in the ballgame. Here's Keaton down on the left baseline. Got Salmons on him. And Williams to try to get it back over to Keaton on a give and go, but nice defense that time by Watkins. Paintsville will keep it.
Yeah, I'm excited for everybody. This 3 minutes, I mean, everybody's going to get their money's worth. I think this is going to be a great one.
We're one tick under 3 minutes here left in this one as Dingus takes it into backcourt. Now in the front court he comes and holds up the open palm. Now he works it over. There's Keaton at the free throw line. Gets it to Dingus down the left side. Reverses. Backs out. Salmon's on him. They'll go down in. Roberts and Keaton with it. And Roberts might have done a good acting job on that one. Draws the charge.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because that's the you were just waiting on it to happen, and he got it. You know, credit.
Got to give him credit for it. We got a full timeout, 2:39 left. Paintsville by 1, 61-60. We'll send it station to be right back. The WPRG TV Sports.
What happens when you combine the region's best network with a plan that requires no money down on the phone you choose, but also allows you to upgrade to the latest and greatest phone quicker? You get the Appalachian Advantage. Get any device for $0 down and upgrade your smartphone once half your device payments are made. With a qualifying trade-in, choose a device payment plan, 6, 12, 18, 24, or 36 months. We'll leave that decision to you. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Phone payment plan required. See store for details. Advantage requires no money down. Taxes due at time of sale.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Back to the Expo. Paintsville holds a 1-point lead over Pikeville with 2:39 to go. And I got a feeling this one's going to come right down to the very end. And, I mean, this is everybody's going to get their money's worth. We've got a great crowd here, too. So everybody's sticking around for the good finish.
And nobody leaving their seats. No. And there are not very many people up walking around. You know, they're at the rails or wherever. They're excited to see the finish of this one as Roberts brings it into the front court. Gives it over to Watkins. They trail 1. Inside it'll go to, and Billiter free throw line jumper comes up short. Keaton comes off with the rebound.
Had a good look. Again, I like to see him put that on the deck and just go.
I like to see him take it to the rack. Exactly right. Here's Allen with it in the front court. Thart down in the corner. It'll go to Fugit. As Williams breaks down and steal by Watkins into the front court. Now he'll hold it up. And Salmon's open here in the right corner. They get it over to him now. He comes top of the circle. And here's Hall driving. Gets it over to Watkins down the lane. No good. He's fouled. And that is going to go against
number three, Williams.
Third.
Yeah, Keaton's playing with 4. And he was right there, too, and they lose him, and that would be a big one.
Yes, and this is going to be a two-shot foul. That's 18 fouls for Paintsville as Watkins drops the first one in, and we're tied at 61. Pikeville's had one lead here tonight by 1 point, so Watkins can match that with this free throw. 151's all we have left in regulation, I keep saying.
Yes.
Because this one's got the makings that look like it could go extra. Pikeville by one, into the front court, Tharp with it. Dingus. And Dingus on the bounce, gets it down. Tharp, three, no good. Rebound, big rebound, Riley Salmons.
Wow.
Nice block out that time on
Yes.
Keaton.
That was a man's rebound there.
Roberts with it now in the front court. 1:28 left, and I think Pike was going to spread the floor and make Paintsville come out and guard them. We've got a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. 1:26 all that's left. 62-61 Pikeville, and that matches their largest lead. And only the second time they've led in the ballgame.
Yeah, that I mean, it's been back and forth. Paintsville's had a good lead a couple times, but Pikeville's been there the whole game, and a minute 25 to go, and you take that 1 point lead, and if you're Coach Justice here, you got to make them guard you, and I really like maybe someone to kick Roberts, get a good shot, or Builder going to the goal here.
Either that or keep it in the hands of Watkins or Roberts or maybe Salmons.
Yes.
And because they are good free throw shooters.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course, Paintsville, they got the 8 fouls, but if they go and take a chance for steal and foul them, if they make both, they're still only down one possession, 3 points.
Game.
Here's Salmons, gets it into Watkins in the backcourt. He's got James Allen on him as Williams is in the game, but he's down in the paint. Here's Billiter, gives it over. That's number 3, Lathan Hall, into the lineup. And here's Billiter. He puts it on the floor, and it's knocked loose, but still loose and stolen. Fugit. And he comes in the front court. And Coach Sloan was wanting him to take it to the bucket, but now he'll give it over to Williams. We're under a minute. Paintsville trails by 1. Here's Williams, takes it, shot up, no good. And a strong rebound and kicks it up. Billiter, and he's fouled, and that's a great job by, that was Lathan Hall as he went to the floor on the rebound, but he turned loose of the ball.
Yes.
So they couldn't call a walk on him, and then he flipped it out to Billiter, and Billiter's fouled.
Yeah, heads up play. I mean, that's every possession right now is huge. And, Paintsville's got 3 timeouts, Pikeville's got 2. And, this is one of those times that you would burn a timeout to save a possession at this point.
And Billiter on the season of 79% three-point shooter.
That's who you want.
Free throw. I'll get it out in a minute.
I think we're all nervous.
And the first one's up and nothing but nylon. Billiter now with 19 big points tonight.
Yeah, and like you said, he's a gamer. He's battle tested. He's been in Rupp Arena 2 years in a row. He knows what it takes to get there.
And this was the big one. If he makes it, it's still 1 possession game, but it takes a 3 to tie it. And this one bounces around, comes off. Fugit comes off with the rebound. 40 seconds into the front court. Dingus. Coach Sloan not calling a timeout. Here's Dingus at the free throw line. Now he goes down to Tharp. They look inside to Keaton. Tipped away. Beautiful steal by Connor Roberts. And Kyle Watkins with it. And they finally catch him as Tharp lunges at him as he comes across the timeline and fouls him. And Watkins goes to the line, and that's 10 team fouls, so it will be the double bonus, Justin.
And Watkins, I'm not for sure what he is on the season, but he stepped up. He's made some free throws today. And, 2 makes it a 2-possession game here.
I think the student section over there is saying Hail Caesar right now, right?
Yes, they are. Yes. Yeah, they've dressed up for the occasion tonight. This is a big one right here.
Watkins makes the big free throw. It's by 3, and he misses this one. So Paintsville will have a chance to tie it as Coach Sloan calls the timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. 21.6 seconds. Let's just stay right here with it, Justin, to talk about this. Paintsville with 3 timeouts remaining. they've already got 10 foul. Well, they got 2 timeouts now as they took that one off. They got Pikeville in a double bonus. Pikeville is with the 1-1. You've got a 3-point game, and Paintsville has 3 very good 3-point shooters, and that would be Fugit, Williams, and tonight you also got Thornton knocking them down from outside.
Yeah, I think with 21 seconds, I'm going straight to the goal, and I would try to get a quick 2 because they went 2 for 4 from the free throw line here. So, right. Maybe extend the game. But if I drive the ball and I see Fugit or I see Tharp or somebody wide open, I'm kicking it, and I would take my chances with a 3. So, you kind of got a couple options here, and that's, Coach Justice, you have to talk about what you want to give up here because you don't want to foul and, give up a 3-point play, somebody driving to the goal. So, this is a tough situation for both coaches to be in right here. 20 seconds to go. You got a trip to the regional championship on the line.
Well, great season by both of these teams, and it comes down to 21 seconds.
Yes, I mean, this is what you've ran these plays in practice a million times, and this is where you've got to execute. They must be going for the 3 because he's walking. It's pretty slow.
And here is Dingus into the front court. Here's Fugit coming off the screen. Billiter on him. Crossover. Billiter still on. Thorpe. We're down to 9 seconds. 8. They have to shoot a 3 now.
Yeah.
And they'll go across, and here's Williams with it. He goes up. 3, no good. And Pikeville is going to escape. And they will go to the the finals tomorrow night. And it'll be a rematch from the last 2 years, Johnson Central and Pikeville. We'll send it back to the station and be back shortly with some final stats and comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
What happens when you combine the region's best network with a plan that requires no money down on the phone you choose, but also allows you to upgrade to the latest and greatest phone quicker? You get the Appalachian Advantage. Get any device for $0 down and upgrade your smartphone once half your device payments are made. With a qualifying trade-in, choose a device payment plan, 6, 12, 18, 24, or 36 months. We'll leave that decision to you. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Full payment plan required. See store for details. Advantage requires no money down. Taxes due at time of sale.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
Charlotte's Tax Service offers electronic filing, refunds paid on debit cards, or checks printed in the office. No cost up front for tax preparation. At Charlotte's Tax Service in Martin, your income tax preparation is provided by experienced, competent preparers who are registered with the U.S. Internal Revenue Service. Our office is open year-round to assist you with your tax and accounting needs. Call Charlotte's Tax Service at 606-285-9906 today. Charlotte's Tax Service and Accounting, Martin, Kentucky.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now. Get this 8-piece living room suite for only $18.99. Includes 3-piece tables, 2 lamps, and a 3-piece living room suite. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports. At the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Hey, it's Craig Diamond Furniture tax refund sale going on right now. Buy this sectional with the Ottoman only $62 a month, plus up to a 50-inch TV for free. It's the tax refund sale at Craig Diamond Furniture in downtown Pikeville.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. The finals is set tomorrow night, 7:30. It will be Johnson Central and Pikeville, as Pikeville comes from 12 down in the first half and win with their largest lead of the game, 64-61. Justin.
Yeah, what a game. I mean, it came right down, like we said, it was going to come right down to the last couple possessions, and, credit Pikeville for sticking together and just a battle-tested team, 2 regional championships in a row, and they stepped up, made the plays at the end to get the win. Paintsville led basically the whole game, and, they came out on top. So Paintsville, their stats, let's see, Nick Keaton ended with 14 points, Seth Williams with 8, Braxton Tharp with a monster game, 20 points, 8 for 12 from the field. 9 points for Kobe Fugit, 8 points for Brady Dingus, and 2 points for Jackson Watts. For Pikeville, 8 points for Kyle Watkins, 19 for Christian Builder, 15 for Connor Roberts, 13 for Riley Salmons, 3 for Lathan Hall, 3 for Zach Lockhart, and 3 for Connor Byers. And, they were only 9 for 16 from the free throw line, but they made just enough to kind of keep that distance there in the last minute to keep Paintsville from coming back and getting the win. And for the game, it looks like Pikeville shot 48% from the field to Paintsville still shot 50%. So they were 50% the first half, 50 in the second half. And, just a monster game in the paint for Pikeville, 34 points in the paint for Pikeville. So that's huge.
And most of those is coming from Billiter. I think Billiter ended up, had 19 points, and most of his was in the paint.
Yeah, good, strong finish.
And shot a strong 9 of 14 from the field. And he had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover.
Yeah.
So a strong game by Billiter, as he had the big game for him in the district championship against Shelby Valley. So when it comes to crunch time, Billiter right now is stepping up and
he's
carrying his team right now.
Yeah, he's played good.
So that's going to wrap it up here for us tonight at the Expo Center, 64-61 Pikeville over Paintsville. And Pikeville and Johnson Central will meet tomorrow night at 7:30 out here at the Expo Center. So we encourage everyone to come out and watch a great basketball game. If not, you can tune in and listen to it on WXKZ 105.3 or WXLR 104.9. So for Alex back to the station, Wayne Fugit on camera, my partner Justin Holbrook at hit 64-61 Pikeville over Paintsville. This is Larry Cecil saying so long and good night.